everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today, we need to discuss the best and worst products of October 2021. Yeah, I'm a little behind. I'm a little late, but guess what? Better late than never. We still need to discuss it. Yes, what kind of products? Trader Joe's products, catch on. So let's just jump right in. No, I'm not wearing a Disney shirt today. I know, I can't believe it. I've just been lounging around all day. It's my day off. But I have some mango black tea in my Disney Cruise Line Disney Wonder mug. We'll start with the best products. Yes, wow, it sounds like I just woke up, but plot twist, it's almost 4 p.m. Number 1, the Autumnal Harvest Soup. Boop. This soup is one of my faves. It was my fave last year, and it's my fave again this year. So it's like a Toto-based soup, and there are chunks of squash and pumpkin in there. It's so good. If you're not a big fan of squash or pumpkin, I still recommend it. My mom isn't a big fan of squash or pumpkin, and she likes the soup. So it's more of like a Toto-based soup. It has dimension. I like to put it on my spaghetti squash. Here's a picture of that. Boop. And kind of use it as like a sauce. Yes, I know that there is a harvest sauce that's the same thing. We will get into it, don't worry. But I just really like the chunks in there. So I eat it as a soup and a sauce. Yes. Trader Joe's might still have this soup. I don't know why they wouldn't, because it's not even Thanksgiving yet. So if they have the soup, you need to try it, okay? Okay, the next few items are like generic year-round Trader Joe's things. I'm just finally sharing my love of the products with you. The next one is the Brownie Crisp Coffee Ice Cream Sandwiches. This is definitely one of my favorite desserts of all time. It's great for portion control because it's individually wrapped. Now, I mean, I guess I could just eat like all 4 of them, but you know what I mean? Just having like the little wrapped sandwich versus like a whole carton of ice cream, which I'll have no problem plowing through, but you know, it's the thought that counts. The brownie part is soft, which I love. I know other people don't really like that it's soft. I love it. The coffee ice cream is bold, and the little specks in there add some chazzle dazzle. And like I said, it's a year-round product. So if you like coffee ice cream, if you like ice cream sandwiches, if you like the no like cleanup kind of dessert, aka like you just take it out of the wrapper and you eat it and there's no bowl or spoon, or try this, you'll like it. Wow, I'm sweating. It's been cold all day. I mean, I did just close the door. Maybe that's what it is. Hickory barbecue chips. I can't believe I've never had these before. So the brownie ice cream sandwiches, I've been eating those for years. It's been one of my favorite desserts for years. I just never did a review on it. I don't know. It's fine. Now you have the review. But these barbecue chips, I just tried for the first time. They are great when you get a great bag, I will say, because I reviewed them and then I got another bag and the seasoning was kind of lacking. So of course it depends on the bag, but it's really good. It's sweet, tangy. Should I open the blinds? Maybe I should open the blinds and give us some sunlight. Is that better? Oh yeah. Next. This product I'm going to talk about is another one of those that I have been eating for years and I'm just now reviewing it. The chicken pesto wrap. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Can I drink my tea yet, or is it still too hot? It is. Can you see that? Okay, cool. No, you can't. Anyways, I eat it cold. I eat it hot. I think it's phenomenal hot, but in most situations when I take a wrap, it's usually when I'm at Disneyland, so I eat it cold. There's goat cheese in there, sun-dried Totos, cucumber, chicken. So when it's like warmed, oh my God, it's so good. And then it comes with a pesto vinaigrette. And when I'm telling you, it is the star of the show. And I think that there's a lot of vinaigrette. Of course, I want to drown everything in a dressing or sauce or whatever. But I think the quantity that they give is reasonable. Not like the buffalo chicken wrap. Insert picture of the buffalo chicken wrap little blue cheese dip sauce right there. Do you see that? I can't even like put my pinky finger in it because what is that called? The circumference diameter. Oh my God. It's not big enough. It's not big enough. This wrap is really good. And other people tried it after I reviewed it and they said it was good. as well. So trust me. Next, spaghetti squash. Yes, this is a produce item, but it is seasonal, which is why it needs to be mentioned. It is a great pasta alternative, especially if you're a quantity eater like myself. I love pasta, but you know, I'll eat a celery stick and my stomach, my intestines will explode, or I should say expand. They don't explode. I wish they did, but we can get into my problems another time. There's so much, and when you fork it, it's like strands of noodles, and I top it off with the soup, the harvest soup. Next, this might be one of my all-time favorite fall seasonal items. It is the cranberry goat cheese log. Okay, picture this, goat cheese log wrapped in cranberries, dried cranberries. That's it, that's the picture. Oh God, it's so good. It is so good. The cranberries are sweet and the goat cheese is like, you know, tartish. My favorite cheese, for sure. Next, the movie theater popcorn. So funny story, I bought this months ago and I ate it like for the first time months ago. And then for some reason, my brain blanked and I was like, why haven't I cut the bag? Because I was elbow deep in the bag. So I snipped it and then I was like, oh, I know why, because I didn't take any photos of it. So this was take 2. I finally re-got it and I'm so glad I did because I was missing it in my life. It's a good popcorn. I love movie theater popcorn, especially with butter. Oh my gosh, at the movie theaters next to my university that I went to years ago, so pre-pandemic and everything, you would do your own butter. And lastly, on the best list, the Autumnal, is it Autumnal? Yep, Harvest pasta sauce. Yes, this was my first time trying this pasta sauce this year because everyone was saying that the sauce and the soup are exactly the same. So I tried it and it's my favorite pasta sauce I've ever tried from TJ's, which I shouldn't be shocked at because I'm obsessed with the soup and I use the soup as a sauce. And now here's the sauce, just minus the chunks. Same thing, just minus the chunks. I loved it. I've been eating it almost daily on hard to palm pasta. Now, let's get into the worst. There's only 4 things, which I don't think is that bad considering I review things every single day. So for a month of October, 31 days, there's only 4 bad things. 31 reviews, 4 bad things. Anyways, let's jump right in. The Harvest Turkey Salad. I was really excited to try this. I was really expecting more considering it was like $1 million. Yeah, it was an expensive salad. I really like the concept. The problem is that the kale that was in there, I love kale. They were kale stalks. You know how you're supposed to like rip the leaves off like the stick part? It was all the stick part, so I was choking. So I couldn't get past that. The dressing was really good, but there definitely was not enough squash, not enough of the other stuff. Next, a dozen sweet bites. So I picked this up to bring to my grandparents' house as like a little dessert that we could all try because this isn't very practical for me to eat by myself. So I got it and we all agreed that we didn't love it. The opera cake, I loved, but they used to sell the opera cake on its own and I've tried it and I loved it. It's basically like a tiramisu. So if you like tiramisu, you'd like that. So I knew I was gonna like the opera cake, but the other 2 were not up to par, not up to the standard I was hoping for. There was a raspberry macaroon and I liked the top because it was hard like a macaroon. Crunchy? I don't know. No flavor. No raspberry flavor at all. If you had to like taste test it, you wouldn't know it's raspberry. Okay, so there's that. And then the caramel one, it has this like weird jelly layer on top and it really turned me off. Like a little thin jelly layer. It was really weird on the top. Like, you know, when you cook chicken, like a rotisserie, or if you get a rotisserie chicken from Costco and then like you debone it, whatever, and you put it in a container, but then some of like the oils drop down or fat or whatever it's called, and then it has that like jelly. That's what it looked like. It didn't taste bad. The 2 of the 3 were lacking flavor and it was, no, I wouldn't get them again. Next, the Amped Up Almonds. I'm so glad I didn't pay for these. I know they're only like $1.29, but weirdly, my boyfriend went to Trader Joe's and they gave them to him for free. They were handing them out. So I don't know if they're being discontinued or what. I have seen them at Trader Joe's since, and this was like a month ago. But they were gross. They just tasted powdery. The flavor was not where it's at. And honestly, if I'm trying to get protein, I'll get it in a different way. I'm not gonna eat these like crappy almonds. I don't know. They're like meshing two things that don't need to be meshed. And it just tasted like pea protein, because that's what it is, pea protein. Okay, lastly, is this? Okay, good, because I was like falling asleep. Lastly, the Harvest Apple Salad Kit. You know, I was so sad by this one because I loved it last year. I got it this year and I didn't love it. I did not love it. You know, tastes change, so it could just be me. I mean, these are my reviews based off of my preferences. So of course, just because I don't like it doesn't mean the whole universe is not gonna like it. A lot of people like this salad. For some reason this year, I was not a fan. I did not like how cinnamony the apple chips were. The dressing was really sweet and I ate the whole bag and I was still hungry. I know, that's more of a personal problem, but still. And that sums up everything. So we went through everything that I loved and everything that I did not love. So I hope you love this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Did you like any of these items I mentioned? Have you tried any of these items? Did you not like some of these items? Let me know. I love to hear it. You know, everyone has different preferences, so be sure to check out my website, mrstraderjoes.com. You can see this whole like list of best and worst products in post form. I'll have that link down below for you if you just want to see a list, if you want to see the photos again, if you want to see all of the individual reviews for each item, that's where you can find that. I'll have that link down below. Be sure to check out my Instagram. That is where you will find these reviews first. Mrs. Trader Joe's on Instagram. I'm on all the other socials. Yes. I'm on the YouTube in case you didn't know, but I would say you do know since you're here. And I will see you next time.